Ever wondered how offshore vessels floating in the middle of nowhere stay safe, compliant, and connected when everything goes wrong? Well, it comes down to something many people overlook: international standards. In this video, we are diving into world of standards from SOLAS and IMO to IEC 60849, the standard that literally speaks for your safety in an emergency. Let's start with the basics. Offshore vessels operate in some of the most dangerous environments on Earth: storms, high-pressure systems, and isolation. That's why safety and communication systems on board need to meet strict international standards. Did you know the International Maritime Organization, also known as the IMO, and Safety of Life at Sea, also known as SOLAS regulations, are the bedrock of maritime safety? Without them, there'd be no baseline for fire detection, evacuation signal, or even radio communication. Here are some key standards to know. SOLAS, Safety of Life at Sea, Fire Safety, Life-Saving Appliances. IEC 60092 Series, Electrical Installations on Ships. IEC 60849, Sound Systems for Emergency Purposes. Now let's talk about IEC 60849, also known as a standard for sound systems for emergency purposes, or what we call PAGS systems offshore. This standard ensures that if there is an emergency like a gas leak or fire, the right message is delivered clearly to the right zones without delay. Here's a question: why is IEC 60849 important? When an emergency occurs, the usual ambient noise level can rise dramatically due to alarms, machinery shutdowns, or crowd panic. IEC 60849 ensures that emergency sound systems are designed and installed in a way that delivers intelligible voice messages, integrates with fire detection and building management systems, remains operational during system faults, maintains redundancy and fallover capabilities, and also supports zoning and pre-recorded announcements. In a real-life offshore fire drill, a delay of even 5 seconds in a public announcement could lead to chaos. IEC 60849 demands that alerts must be delivered within 10 seconds of the system activation. The IEC 60849 doesn't work in isolation. It connects with the vessel's fire detection system, GMDSS radio system, and alarm management systems. For example, if smoke is detected in a zone, the system automatically sends a signal to the PAGA controller, which broadcasts a pre-record evacuation message in multiple languages if needed. Fun fact: offshore vessels in international waters often require multi-language emergency announcements, especially if the crew is multinational. IEC 60849 allows for that customization. Ensuring compliance. To meet IEC 60849, companies should engage in competent system designers and integrators, perform acoustic modeling during the design phase, conduct factory acceptance testing, also known as FAT, and site acceptance testing, also known as SAT, train operators, and perform regular system checks. Here's the bottom line: if your system doesn't meet these standards, you're not just at risk or fines, you're putting lives at risk. Classification societies like DNV, ABS, and Lloyd's Register inspect vessels to make sure systems like the PAGA follow IEC 60849. Some vessels go through a mock emergency once a quarter. It's like a pub quiz, but for survival. If you work offshore, in telecom or maritime systems, understanding these standards isn't just smart, it's essential. And that's it for this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this with your team.